always just wanted the best for my children. I left Colombia seeking a life with better opportunities in a safer country. I've been in London for 19 years now. How strange that no one here seems to know I exist. Since I arrived in this country, I've always worked as a cleaner. It was strange at first. I never imagined doing this job. I thought with a degree I could do more. I was an accountant in Colombia. But here it's different. If I didn't do this, I'd have nothing. Sometimes I come across people working, but they don't notice me. They look at me as if I'm a shadow. I look at their desks and I imagine their lives. They have nice things, expensive things. They must make a lot of money. So I wonder why I get paid so little. It's hard to explain to my children why their mother is always at work and yet we still struggle. Every night I catch 5 buses to travel between 3 cleaning jobs. I feel so alone. I watch the people around me. Some have come from work, like me. Others are happier. Perhaps they come from the cinema or went dancing, places I cannot afford to go.
We met about 6.5 years ago. From the outset, he was a gentleman and he offered to marry me. I was a little nervous about coming to a new culture, but I was happy. It was like a dream. But after 2 years, his attitude began to change. He started to act jealous. He banned me from stepping out of the house. I felt trapped. I felt fear, solitude, anguish, many things. One night, a horrible rage came into him. He was so angry. And I said to him, "Calm down, or I call the police." He threw me into the floor, twisted my arm, and I was left there, scared to death. I was terrified that he would come back and do it again. After that night, I spent a month crying. I didn't know where to go or barely spoke English. Couldn't believe that this happened to me. Couldn't believe it. A friend of mine came to see me and said this couldn't carry on. She told me about an organization called the Latin American Women's Rights Service. I thought they would blame me, but when I saw how they help other women with many different problems, I started to change. I felt at peace. They helped me with advice, legal support, everything to cut out the cycle of violence. They made me feel that I'm important and no longer invisible.
The people at the Latin American Women's Rights Service made me feel like a human being again. They helped me with therapy, English lessons, and advice on my rights. Where I live today, I call it my palace. My relationship with my children is beautiful now, and I owe it all to them.
These stories are just two of thousands from women who come to London from Latin America to escape poverty and violence. The Latin American Women's Rights Service helps more than 4,000 women a year with support on housing and finance, violence against women and girls, and counseling. It provides work experience, employment support, English classes, and other tools that help women to integrate to the UK and improve their lives. Without the Latin American Women's Rights Service, many more women will be invisible, their problems unseen and unaddressed. You can help by donating money. Every penny counts and it will go a long way. Raising awareness of the issues facing Latin American women and joining our campaign to recognize Latin Americans as an ethnic minority. See our website for more details.